And you will get low light plant gardening as well as veggie gardening. So yeah, stay tuned for my first series coming 2020. What's up, you guys? My name is Elizabeth. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. If you have been watching my videos so far, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to make a video about my Planty plans for 2020. Carly G posted this tag and I thought it was a great video to make for my channel. So let's get right into it. So I have a lot of plants for 2020, starting with my garden. I recently moved into my first house with my husband, which means I have a garden now, and I am super excited to start gardening in the spring. And I'm just gonna fill up my garden with mostly low light plants because I do have a lot of trees. So I'm super excited for elephant ears, which are calocasia. I also want to plant some hostas and mostly foliage plants because I do have low light, which means I'm not going to be able to be planting many flowers, but I am sure I can get away with a few low light flowers. They might just be on the pricier side. I already know where I'm gonna go to buy most of my outdoor plants, and I think I might actually make a video about that because it's a really fun place to go. It's a large farm, so you just take your little golf cart around the farm and you just pick up the plants you like and put them in the golf cart and then just bring them to the office. But I think that is so cool, so I'm probably gonna be making a video about that. I think you guys would definitely enjoy that. So I have a front and a backyard that both need a lot of gardening. Honestly, I don't know what I have and I don't have yet because when I moved in, it was about beginning of winter, end of fall. So most of the plants that are perennials were already on their way out. So I really don't know exactly 100% what I already have in my garden that's gonna come back. So I do have to wait a little bit and see what I have and don't have. Apart from my own garden, my dad also has a garden, but his garden is a veggie garden. So my dad lives like 5 minutes away from me, and I'm gonna be going to his house for veggies and maybe some fruit. My dad has a lot of direct light, which allows him to grow veggies and herbs successfully. So gardening videos are coming in the spring, and you will get low light plant gardening as well as veggie gardening. I'm actually gonna start my first series as soon as my next video. That's gonna be something very, very important for 2020. A lot of my videos coming out are going to be more educational and going to be talking about how-tos rather than just showing you stuff. I definitely just want to start from the beginning. Super basics. I'm actually super excited to start this series because talking about plants is one of my favorite things to do, and helping people's plants thrive. I feel like the simplest things can definitely sometimes get skipped because people could think maybe it's too basic, but there's so many people out there that don't know the basics. So stay tuned if you have any questions on houseplants. I will be trying to post at least one educational video a week and another plant related video, so that way I can keep some sort of balance. So yeah, stay tuned for my first series coming 2020. Something else that I really wanted to work on this year is facilitating the care of my plants for myself. Since I just moved into this house, there's a lot of things that need to be done as well as adjustments and projects. So I have a lot of them in mind that involve my plants. There's a lot of things that I have to buy as well. Like I really want to invest in a humidifier as well as an indoor hose. More like a gardening hose that I will be using indoors because I do have a lot of plants. Instead of having to refill my one watering can every single time it empties out or refilling multiple watering cans, having a hose is just way more efficient. I also wanted to add some grow light to certain spots, places like under my mantle and maybe like under some shelves so it could get to other plants. For example, I could definitely put some light strips on this, just like right here. This spot is probably all right. I was thinking more of places further away from windows, which will not get as strong light. I definitely want to incorporate more grow lights. I have a few major projects in mind as well that include construction to the house. I don't know if they will be happening this year or not, but it's definitely a dream. I have a deck in my backyard and I was thinking to converting it into a glassed-in porch. That way I can have plants be there all year long and really enjoy their lives. My backyard is actually facing south, which means I would be getting a lot of southern light, and honestly having a glassed in back porch would be ideal, and I could just stuff all my plants in there, as well as put some heating space heater rather than an air heater, because that could actually make your plants crispy. And just put the humidifier in there, put everything in there, and just let them thrive. Like I said, I don't know if this is going to be happening this year, but I'm planning for it, and I definitely want it to happen. So I feel like a lot of people go through this period of plant craze where they just want to have every single plant. And I will be honest, I definitely went through that phase, but I'm past it now, and I love all of my plants, absolutely love all of them, but there's a few that just stopped sparking joy as much as they used to. And honestly, this year I am planning to not buy plants as crazy as I did the past years. This year's gonna be a little bit different for me when it comes to the plant world. I might be looking for rarer and harder to find plants because those are the ones that I really seeking for. And I'm not gonna throw out any plants that I don't feel that spark joy in me anymore. I might give them away to a friend or exchange them to something more interesting. I definitely will not be buying plants just because I want more plants. I've come to a point where I have a lot. At least get the interesting and harder to find rather than just get all the plants offered to me all the time. So that's where we're at. And the last thing I guess I wanted to talk about is I do like exploring and traveling. So if I do end up going anywhere this summer or spring, I will be looking for greenhouses in the area or any plant related places, and I will try my best to record. So those were my plans for 2020. If you are interested in seeing what I'm gonna be doing this year and you just really want to learn more about plants, stay tuned, and I promise I will be posting at least one video a week, but I am trying to go for 2. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything else you would like to see me do this year. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.